All right, guys, welcome back to another Helium mobile video. Uh, Today I'm doing the month of March. On the last video, I did the month of February, so I'll keep this going on a monthly trend for you guys, and maybe even bring in like videos throughout the month in between for some filler. So, as you see here on the screen, you know what I'm saying, you might be a little confused because there's two columns. Now, the column or the group of columns on the left hand side is my indoor hotspot, and in the middle of the month, around, I think I received in like first week of March, I finally got my outdoor helium hotspot that came in the mail, and I didn't set that up until the 12th of this month. So if you look over to the right side, you can see how there's a lot of zeros and stuff like that. It's because there was no data, it wasn't set up. So yeah, that's why it looks like that. So on the left side, let's start here. You know what I'm saying? This is my indoor hotspot rewards. So as you can see, I got all the days of the month, except for the last couple of days, because today is the 27th. So I decided to, like, you know what? Let me not cover every single day. Let me just do the rest of the month that actually paid me for. So as usual, I like to start out slow and, progressively get more and more and more. So I started out in the 400, 500 range, kind of boosted up to the thousands, went back down, and then my biggest day, I did a little 5,000 mobile in a day. The next day after, I did like 3,000. And I like to do that because the price of mobile, I like to snipe the prices and go after more data when the price is low, because then I'll get more helium tokens. So hey, you got your own strat, you know what I mean? But that's what I do, you know what I mean? So out of me doing that for the entire month, I ended up racking up about $114.87. Now keep in mind that the price of helium mobile has obviously been fluctuating and stuff like that. So this amount is kind of like more, or it's either more or less. You know what I mean? Because obviously there's certain strategies that you can take, like, let's say for instance, on the days that mobile is in the zero point 0.3 range, is like here and here, but as today mobile is like around this zero point 0.4 range. So I made money in those days, but there's other days where mobile was in like the 0.5, 0.6, and zero point 0.7 ranges, where at this point, I've lost a little bit of money because of the price of helium went down. So yeah, keep that in mind while you're looking at the spreadsheet, because it's not 100% accurate, but it's very, very, very close, because I just had to factor in the price of the token itself, right? Then we're gonna go over to the right hand side, and I'm honestly like surprised by the amount of money I made with this one for only half of the month, because honestly only have 14 days on the right hand side of columns for my outdoor helium mobile hotspot. And yeah, I actually made $84 in those 14 days or so. And literally the third day, I started to go crazy. I was like, hey, I got this drawing set up. I was like, let me get all the data I possibly can, right? So I had a real big day right there. I got a little 4,000 mobile, and then you got another 2, 1, you know what I mean? But the base rewards for this, for the outdoor, is actually less than the indoor for my area. So for me, I'm on the East Coast in Jersey. So obviously your location is going to affect like how much mobile you make because of the subscriber count. They, like, amount of people that have the helium line and stuff like that. So honestly, my base rewards is like 300 for the outdoor, and my base rewards for the indoor is like 500. So keep that in mind. Like, if you're not in a heavily populated area, you could be making less off the outdoor, but I decided to go for both because I wanted to try out both, see which one makes more. And now I know, right? But yeah, I mean, surprisingly though, this one's actually made like a lot of money though, which is kind of cool, you know what I mean? I must have been like on these days. See, I see what's happening here. 2000 mobile. I got 2000 mobile when the price of it was at 0.07. So that makes sense as to why it was kind of spiking in those areas like that. So yeah, I want to show you guys that, and I did not write in the full total here, but it's like around $199 when I did the math. So let me input that for you guys real quick. If you guys want to double check my math, because it's like 199 and a certain amount of cents. So, and keep in mind, like this is just the hotspot. This doesn't count the mapping and stuff like that. So I'd say on average, like with everything all together for this month, including the mapping, but I, didn't do the math for it, probably made around close to $300. Because I have 4 lines, so those bring about like I'd say like $30 a month ish, you know, $30 a month ish per line for mapping. So if I, do the math between like 30 times 5, then that'd be like 350. But then I got to keep in account that the price of mobile has been dipping, go up and down, stuff like that. So I'm gonna round it out to like 300 a month is what I made for this month, and I mean I still have a few more days to collect them, more mobile, but for the most part, that's what I made. So yeah, pretty good. So what I'm gonna do now though is I'm gonna get a little screen recording for you guys that is just gonna show like my feed on my Helium Builder app, because I just want you guys to see like obviously I didn't make this up, so I want to show you guys that it's actually possible to do it. And just keep in mind that for you to produce these numbers, like obviously you need a certain amount of lines so you can mine more data, and each line comes with a monthly cost. So keep in mind there's still cost that comes in with that final total of that 300-ish dollars. But this 199 though, that's profit, and the rest is basically me paying for my lines. So yeah, let's hop on to that second section and I'll show you guys what's up.